Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a new video. Today is my reboot for my Destiny lore video. This time I'll be doing. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna redo all my previous videos. Not gonna delete them because there's still some interesting information in them. I'm rebooting them using a different website. Of course, Destinypedia. I was actually using just the Destiny wiki, but this is Destinypedia. This has a lot more information and all that. So yeah, but as I said, this is a reboot. So if you could give me a like for this, I'd very appreciate it. So as I said, we're gonna be talking about Guardians. Now, Guardians are a group of protectors tasked with defending the last city against the forces of the darkness. That's sort of the description of the Guardians. The overview of the Guardians. Now, as I said, this is from Destinypedia. You can go and read this and all that, but I'm gonna, read it. And I guess, if you're lazy to actually just click on it, I'll just do it myself. Um, so yeah. And plus, I'm learning something along with you. The Guardian's origins stem back to that of the city itself and the wars that followed the collapse. Guardians of the present are chosen from the ranks of ancient dead by the ghosts of the traveler and have defended the city for centuries. However, that defense cannot hold out forever. Guardians are charged with the protection of humanity's survivors, but many have splintered off into other groups with their own agendas. For example, it has been commonplace for Guardians to align with one of the city's many factions for support. Some, however, will leave the city altogether, such as those aligned with Concordant and or the cult of Osorisis or Osaurus. There we go. Few have turned their back on the light and humanity, such as the villainous Dregden Yor. I've heard that in the game line. Guardians are equipped with an advanced arsenal of weaponry and vehicles, as well as the ability to channel the Traveler's power, referred to some by magic. Um, it is said that Guardians rarely speak. Well, they speak. My Guardian speaks all the time. When she gets shot, she says, "Ow!" That's technically a word, so she speaks all the time. Thanks to their ghosts, Guardians are effectively immortal in most situations. They take advantage of this fact in a number of ways, whether it is the live fire training exercises of the Crucible, or by making new discoveries via visions of Thanatonauts. Man, I butchered that. It's spelled Thanatonauts. However you want to pronounce that, whatever. However, Guardians can be permanently killed if their light is drained by a powerful enemy or if their ghost is destroyed. I wonder if that's a thing that can happen with you. They should do that in Destiny 2 where you can actually stay dead forever and they delete your character and you have to make a new one. God, that would be sad, wouldn't it? Okay, time for the gameplay. Pretty much, how you play the game, pretty much. This is like the tutorial, basically, of what you do when you play the game. There are three classes of Guardian: Hunters, Warlocks, and Titans. Hunters utilize swiftness, accuracy, and stealth. Never happened with me. Warlocks have the least amount of armor but the fastest regeneration and utilize a variety of projectile attacks in their abilities. Titans are able to both take and deal massive amounts of damage, prioritizing either one depending on their subclass. Titans emphasize armor and raw power, while warlocks emphasize the use of their magical abilities and agility. Hunters fall in between both classes. The guardians include members of the human, awoken, and exo races, and can be either male or female. Every time I say here male or female, I think of that one bit in MGS5 for the old guy. I forgot his name. Like, it was some crazy like phone name or something like that. It was like the parasite can copulate from male to female. Like, that made me laugh. Anyways, this is Destiny, not MGS. While the choice of race is mostly aesthetic, um, the choice of class will have more impact. Note that all three classes have access to the same weapons and are not locked into any particular role. However, each class can specialize in a particular direction depending on which subclass the player is using. Choice of subclass will determine what super ability the player can use, as well as what bonuses and other lesser abilities they'll have access to. Subclasses can be leveled up and switched on the fly, allowing a single character a degree of flexibility for different combat scenarios. Yeah, I know for a fact that's a lie. You can't switch it on the fly. If you do switch it on the fly, you'll die. You're falling down. There's not supposed to be fall damage, especially when you're like on the moon, but there is. Okay, so Guardians have three base stats determined by their choice of subclass: armor, shield strength, agility, movement, speed, and jump height, and recovery, shield regeneration, speed. Uh, each class emphasizes each of these stats differently, but can be modified slightly. Choice of armor can boost any of the three cooldown stats: strength, melee cooldown, discipline, grenade cooldown, and intellect, super cooldown. While players gain levels of experience, these levels are mainly for determining what gear and missions are unlocked. The player's actual strength is determined by their light levels. Light represents the average attack and defense out values of the player's currently equipped weapons and armor. Every mission has a recommended light level, so players who meet that recommendation are most likely to succeed said mission. Generally speaking, items are with more rarity have a higher light level than others. That one was mostly a lie, because they say so players who meet that recommendation are more likely to succeed said mission. That's a lie. I know that for a fact. That's a lie. You wanna know how I know that's a lie? I got like a character. My warlock is 169, and like I'm trying to do this 26 level 26 raid on Venus and all that, and like one of the I think Praetorium or whatever has like 130, 140 light. So pretty much if you have at least 50% more light than who you're actually fighting, that's when you win. Because it doesn't matter if you have one or like 20, you're still gonna get wrecked. Either ways. Now for Guardian organizations. The Tower leadership has Vanguard and Crucible. There are different orders: the Firebreak Order, the First Pillar Order, the Pilgrim Guard, Praxis Warlocks, Stoneborn Order, Sun Legion, and the Astronauts, and the Sunbreakers. There's just a bunch of fire teams which I'm not gonna talk about. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Guardians. Pretty good, I guess. I mean, I think the other one had a little bit more, but then again, this has a lot more in terms of just information and like actual quality, whereas the other one was just a couple things and then you're done, and then they add a bunch of words in it. But either way, I hope you enjoyed the video. As I said, this is a reboot, so I'll be doing all my other videos again. I can continue on and do like the actual bosses and all that. So yeah, I hope hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Uh, have a nice day.